Hello everybody, my name is Nicolette and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So this video is all about how to save money fast. Perhaps you've got an unexpected bill, or you've decided you want to go away somewhere, or you just want to save that bit of money quite quickly for your emergency fund or something else to do with your life in the short term, because this is about how to save money fast. There are 7 ways I'm going to show you that should help you to boost those savings for whatever you need them. So the first one, and this is probably ironic seeing as I'm posting this on a platform, is to avoid social media. Firstly, social media can be such a time waster. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find I've been scrolling on Instagram and like half an hour has gone by and I've done absolutely nothing at all with my time. But the other thing about social media is there are so many temptations on there, and it makes you want somebody else's lifestyle. And remember, things on social media are curated to look a certain way. They don't show the behind the scenes aspect of social media. So if you want to save money fast and you find that you are being tempted to maybe buy things that you've seen on social media that influencers have posted about, avoid social media. Try and cut back the amount of time that you spend on there. This is something that I'm actively trying to do. I find myself spending a lot of time on different social media platforms, and most of the time it makes me just want to compare my life to other people, and my life and my journey is very different to somebody else, and I shouldn't be comparing myself to that, and neither should you. You have to do what is right for you, but social media and their marketing budgets are there to influence you to buy more things and to want that perfect lifestyle. Avoid social media and the temptations. Even if you say, right, on an evening I'm not going to scroll mindlessly through Pinterest and Instagram, I'm going to put my phone down, you could read a book. I'll leave a link below to a couple of personal finance books that are quite a good read if you are wanting to learn more about your finances. But avoid social media as a way of not being tempted to spend money. Number 2 is to not impulse buy. So if you find something online that you really like the look of, and you maybe have the money to buy it already, or it's something that you've maybe kind of thought about before, do not buy that at that point. You can add it to your basket if you want to, but don't click purchase. Leave it alone, sleep on it, maybe leave it for a week, and if you still want that item after a week and go back to it and think that it's a acceptable price to pay for whatever, then fine. But impulse purchases are often things we see on a whim and are probably shown by someone else first, and they look good so you purchase it. Impulse purchasing can be such a dangerous game. It can be really difficult to get out of. If necessary, delete apps that allow you to click with one purchase, like the one-click purchase button. Don't impulse buy. Just wait a while, sleep on it, think about it, mull it over, work out how much that would be in terms of hours you have to work to buy the item maybe, and then, like I said, if you still want it after a while, then maybe it is something that you would like to buy, but don't buy it there and then. Number 3 is one of my personal favourites, and if you followed my channel before you'll know that I'm a massive fan of this budgeting method. But number 3 is to use cash. The reason why this will save you money is it's much more difficult to hand over lots of notes than it is to put your card in and put your PIN number in. There's something much more real about handing over physical cash than handing over your card. So if you were going to spend £50 on a top, for example, putting your card in the machine and typing PIN number doesn't always feel real. It just, you just do it and it goes and you can get to the thing home. If you're handing over notes, actual cash, to pay for that top, you might think twice about it, because the act of handing over that cash and counting out and seeing it in real life as opposed to just your card, for most people makes that much more difficult to spend. I am a massive fan of the cash envelope system. I think it works really well for most people. It doesn't always. Some people feel that it's easier to spend cash than card, but for most people, using cash does make you save money because it is harder to spend that way. I'll leave a link below to my last cash envelope stuffing video if you want to see how I set up my own cash envelope system. Number 4, if you are serious about saving money fast and you are kind of on a tight budget already, number 4 is to start a side hustle. That can be in absolutely anything. If you are already employed, you would need to pay tax on that, but starting a side hustle and bringing in that extra income will help you to save more money if you want to. Find something that you're good at. Everybody's good at something, and you can market those skills. Post on Facebook, get friends sharing, and see if you can start that side hustle. It might take a slow kind of and steady approach, so it might take a while to earn some money, but over time that should build up and then you can save more money. Number 5, if you are really serious about saving money fast, then you could get rid of the excess in your budget even in the short term. So things like those really expensive TV packages or gym memberships, or you might have a cleaner, or you might have your nails done once a week. Whatever the kind of the excess, the kind of the nicer things, I suppose, in a way, in your budget, if you need to save money quickly, you need to cut those out. Even in the short term, so like the next month, 2 months, 3 months. If you are serious about saving money and you have all these kind of luxurious extras, I suppose you'd call them, cut them out in the short term and that will save you so much money. You can always kind of add them back in later, but in the short term cut them out and just see where that gets you. Number 6 is to automate your savings. Now this assumes that you've got enough money in your budget to do this in the first place. I'll leave a link below to my budget method. Check that out after this one. But if you automate your savings and you treat your savings as a bill that needs to be paid, you are much more likely to save money than just leaving it and just seeing what you have left at the end of the month. Set it up as a direct debit to either your savings account, emergency fund, investment account, wherever you want your money to go, and leave it to do its thing, because then because it's automated, you're not going to forget to do it, and it does it without you having to think about it. So if you want to save money fast and you want to set up that method, that will do it for you. You just need to set it up as a direct debit from your current account. And lastly, I guess this could link into the side hustle, and this is to sell unwanted items around your home. All of us have things in our home that we no longer need. Probably lots of things that we no longer need. And one of the ways to save money fast is by selling these unwanted items and saving the money that you get from them. So things like clothes, children's toys, children's clothes, books, CDs, games, anything you can think of really. Things like eBay, obviously you pay fees on and you have to post the items most of the time. Facebook Marketplace is generally people who live where you live, but people have to come and collect it and generally come to your home, but you don't pay fees and it's much more instant because it's cash in hand, whereas eBay you might need a PayPal account. But selling unwanted items around your home can A, declutter a bit, which is never a bad thing, but B, bring in that quick injection of cash if you need it to save quickly. And so have a look around your house, see what's there, see what maybe you don't need anymore, because I bet there's some things in there that you could sell. I definitely know that there's things in our house we could. I'll put it on my never-ending to-do list of things to do. But if you need to save money fast, that is a quite quick way of getting money, and it also gets rid of those things that are just kind of sat in a corner that are no longer used. And you'll be surprised what people buy online, even things that you think might not be worth it. Maybe they're damaged. You can list those, so long as you're honest in your listing that it is a damaged or broken product and the price reflects that. You'll be surprised what people pay and take away. But then people are good at mending and repurposing and reusing. So yeah, have a look around, see if you can find 5 things this week to list on either eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and see where that gets you in terms of how to save money fast. And they are my 7 tips for you to get started for saving money more quickly, especially if you find yourself, like I said, with that unexpected bill, or you need to replace something because it's broken. These tips should help you to save money so that you can get out of that financial predicament. Do you have any others that you'd add down below? Do you agree with the ones that I mentioned during this video? Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon.